Hi everybody, welcome to another practical chess position. In this position it's black to move and the hero is Korchnoi, one of the best players of all time. As always, pause the video, try to figure out what move you would play, and when you're done, unpause it and then we can work it out together. So, at a brief glance, black's position looks kind of nice to me because the queen is near the king. This rook is well placed. We're attacking this rook, so the queen is kind of tied down. And so, overall, I like black's position. Here's the thing. When I look at it, I feel like white's plan to release this pressure is to play a move like queen e2. So if we go like whatever, some random move, let me turn my sound down real quick. White might go queen e2, kick, either force a trade of queens, or kick our queen out of our aggressive spot. And then white's position becomes more manageable, like rook to d2. So I'm thinking, what kind of way is there to make queen e2 less appealing? Because that's the move that looks most annoying to me. I see an idea. It's hard to evaluate whether it's good or not, but at a brief glance, I like it. God, it's hard to say. All right, here's my plan. G5. And my idea is, if queen e2, g4. Keeping our queen on this aggressive post, and keeping his queen tied down. And if he ever takes, we take with the pawn. Now his king is kind of backed up, and he can't really get out with his king. His king's just kind of trapped in the back rank. Then we can kind of maneuver a rook to b4 or other rook to e5. And he can't just go king f1 to e2 and defend that way. So I kind of like this idea. And after g4, how does white play this position? It's kind of unpleasant. You know, we're still eyeing the d-pawn. His pieces are still tied down. So I kind of like that. Because if we just do a random move and then we take, it somehow looks a little less appealing because of the fact that he'll get to walk his king, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he can walk his king in anyway, but I do like this pawn on f3. It seems to be annoying. Let me just compare though. Let's say we go g5 instead. Queen e2, g4, take. Let's say he still goes king f1. Rook e8, king d2. I mean, this position's also reasonable for white, so I'm not sure. Maybe g5 is not the way to go. What to do? I mean, it does look annoying. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I mean, I feel like if g5 and g4 isn't that good, there's no reason to do it. Like, no reason to go g5, I guess. And I'm not so sure how strong that pawn is on f3. It looks irritating, but maybe it's nothing too special. Although we can walk our king in those endgames, which we can't do so easily otherwise. I don't know, it just somehow looks interesting. Like, take. And then we have like a plan of rook to, like, let's say we get a rook to, sorry, I'm very bad with arrows. Rook to b4, the other rook to e5. Then we start to walk our king in even. If he ever goes h3, we can go h4. Then when he goes g4, I guess we can go f. I don't know. It does look like a good position to me. I just can't figure it out. You know what? I don't really know the answer. What would I do in a game? I don't know. I guess I'd try g5. It looks like somewhat annoying. I could be totally wrong. Let's find out. Hey, I was right. It says white wants to weaken the pressure caused by the hostile pieces, offering a queen exchange. For example, if h4, queen e2. And now it says g5, g4. And in the case of the exchange, the f3 pawn will strongly constrain white's position, and the white king will stay out of play for a long time. So this is how the game went. Nice to see my instincts are pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to explain why you want to make a move, but just somehow I wanted to make it. And it's good. I mean, sometimes that's totally fine, even if you can't really verbalize it, as long as you're making the right move. It says this position, black, is clearly better. But in the game, instead of king f1, he went h3, king f7, king h2. This king over in h2 does not look so good. b5, rook takes, f takes, rook a1, b4, g4, h4. Look at this king, man. g5, rook c8, and black resigned, which is surprising. The idea is that we're going to go king g6 and win the g-pawn. I mean, I don't know why white went g5. That seemed kind of crazy. Like, I mean, the position's probably pretty horrible. Houdini's not working, but... Oh, I guess the idea is to stop king here to here. And black's just going to go like this, a5, c4. Black's rook will infiltrate. We have the king activity. White's king is totally tied down, and therefore black is much better. So a cool little position. It requires two things. You have to see what white's idea is, which is to trade queens, and then find the best way to combat it, which is to stick this pawn on f3. I assume that Houdini will not like g5 that much because it's just like it's more of a human move. No, I will not play you. But it's a cool puzzle because, I mean, white's only real plan to relieve this pressure is queen e2 to trade these queens. And so g5 and g4 is the only way to like throw a monkey wrench into that and kind of annoy your opponent. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another chess puzzle. Bye-bye.